everyone. So today I am here to give you a little bit more explanation on what I am doing for my hashtag Make Scrap Yarn Challenge. Um, from my explanation of my original video, I'm not sure if I explained it well enough, so I just wanted to go ahead and also give you guys some more ideas on what you can do to make your yarn, make your scrap yarn for a project. All right, so before I get into this, first of all, I did just want to go ahead and say Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and I hope you have some time to relax and enjoy yourself and be safe as well. And I also wanted to mention that one of our yarny friends here on YouTube, which is Anna from Anna's Crafty and More, is having an awesome Mother's Day giveaway and celebration. So please, if you all have not gone over there yet and entered into this giveaway, please go ahead and do so because she has some awesome goodies over there. She's got some really great, well, wait a minute. I think you better go over there and check it out. I'm not going to give it away. All right, guys, so please go over there and check out Anna from Anna's Crafty and More, her awesome Mother's Day giveaway, and have a chance at earning you some goodies. All right, guys, so I will link her video down below where that will make it easier for you guys to go ahead over and subscribe if you haven't and check out her giveaway. All right, so I did just want to go ahead and show you guys the progress that I have on my scrap yarn. So alright, so this is the progress that I have on mine so far. All I did was I crocheted a chain of 21 and then just made single crochets around and joined it in around, and then I just kept going around and around, single crocheting almost like an amigurumi, and I'm just making a really long tube here, and I have gotten some progress on it so far. So I got all these different colors in here, and it's really gonna make a beautiful blanket, which is what I plan to do, an arm knit blanket. But that is not necessarily what is required of you. You all can make smaller projects, but I just want you guys to make your own yarn. So what do I mean by that? I want you to go ahead and take your scrap yarn, so your little balls of yarn like this or smaller balls like that, and make some kind of stitches. All right, so I'm just gonna it could be something as easy as a simple chain. So you just make your slip knot and then you just chain up a long chain, okay? And then you can just continue on chaining, and then if you get to the end of your color, then you can just grab your yarn, your next scrap yarn, and oops, just go ahead and slip that in. Oops. And then just continue on chaining with this new color as well. Oops. And then once you end up with a super long chain, you can begin to use a larger hook. And I don't have my larger hook with me. 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna make a longer chain with this, guys, and I will be right back to show you what I mean. So I'll be right back. So I didn't do the whole, okay guys, all right, so I made it back. So I didn't do the whole scrap ball of yarn that I had, but I just want to make a chain and show you guys what I mean. So of course yours is going to have you know, all different colors in it for the length of your project. But let's say you want to take this and maybe make a basket, so then you would actually crochet with the chain that you just made. So this chain becomes your yarn. So now you're just gonna however you make your circle. So if you just chain 3 and then join, oops, oops, and then begin you know, increasing in the round for your basket if you're doing like a bottom of the basket or something like that. So then you would just crochet with the chain that you made, and then if you have all different colors, it's going to make a really beautiful project. So then you just keep crocheting in the round and increasing as you need to work up your project, whatever project you want. You could also make this into a hat or into a scarf. It doesn't have to be a big project like a blanket. That just happens to be what I wanted to make. So that would make a good bottom of a basket. And if you can imagine, you know, it getting bigger and bigger with lots of different colors, it would be a gorgeous basket, right, guys? I mean, you can make rugs, hats, scarves, just so many different projects, market bags. So that is if you are using a crochet chain. You could also do a smaller tube if you wanted to, and this was just a single crochet of 4, and then I joined and started going in the round and just making a smaller tube like that. You could also just crochet back and forth. So if you just wanted to let me see, if you just wanted to go in rows instead of in the round, you can just do it in rows as well. So you can just you know, go back and forth in rows like I was doing. I mean, let me see if I can get this going here. So just chain 1 and turn when you get to the end of your row, and then go ahead and single crochet back. You can even do, if you wanted to, you could do, you don't have to do single crochet, you could do double crochet. So you could do a double crochet, and then you would have to probably have even a larger hook for this, and crochet with that. So, but imagine the project, because I've never seen, you know, projects made with crochet yarn before. So this would be a gorgeous and original piece, right, guys? So you would just continue going back and forth in rows, and then you can make get yourself a nice big hook and make yourself a rug, market bag, basket, whatever you can think of. I mean, a poncho. You can make a poncho. You can make a shawl. You can make anything you want. So I just think that these would be really gorgeous, gorgeous pieces once you have all the different colors from your scrap yarn included into your piece. Okay, guys, and I also wanted to mention that our cousin Angie from Love Never Stitched by RubyBaby had left me a comment in on my original video and let me know that she was also thinking along the same lines of a similar idea for her scrap yarn. Except for, guys, she had an awesome idea to use her knitting machine. So she's going to be using her Addy possibly. And if you guys have a knitting machine, the Central or Jamit, whatever you got, please feel free to go ahead and use the I believe there's a there's a setting on here. Whoops. A setting on here where you can do a panel or a tube. So it's on T right now for tube, but if you switch it over, you can do a panel and you can go back and forth on a and make a panel. Now I will link a tutorial down below where you guys can check that out. And if you make a tube of knitting, then you can knit that tube. I'm not knit it, but crochet that tube into a project, and that will count as well. So there is lots of different options for you guys to make your own scrap yarn and then use that yarn to create a project. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick. I don't know if I can, let me see. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick how this might look. So if I just continue on like chaining and pulling a loop through, you guys can see all those beautiful colors that are coming through in this yarn that I made. So when I have a blanket, and I'm just doing like a lapghan size, and I think I said 130 something yards, but I think I'm just going to do half of that because my yarn is really thick. But if you can see that, guys, isn't that going to make, let me just move this machine so I don't have it super close. But isn't that just going to make a beautiful, beautiful project? Look at all those colors. So, and that's just the chain. So when the knitting comes in, that is going to be beautiful. You could even when you get done with making your yarn, you could even finger crochet it too if you didn't want to arm knit, or if you didn't want to use a bigger hook. But I hope those gave you guys some more ideas of what you can do, what you can make, how you can create your scrap yarn, because that is going to be a requirement for the challenge. Is actually making the scrap yarn. It does, like I said, it doesn't have to be this big. It could be simple as a chain, and then creating a project from that scrap yarn. So I hope this was a little bit more of a better explanation for you guys, and I hope it was more helpful. Please continue to leave questions if you have any, and I can just keep making videos to answer your questions as needed, because this is going to be a year-long project. As you can see, I don't have very much stitching from what I did so far, so I am going to need quite a bit more yardage of this, but it is a nice relaxing project. At the end of the day, I can just get some rows in and not really have to think about what I'm doing. And like I said, guys, once I finish with this, it's not going to take me very long excuse me, to make my final project. So this is the main part, is actually stitching up the yarn, and then you'll get to create something with the yarn once you have it made up. All right, guys. So yes, and I did want to mention there is one prize that has been donated so far, and of course I will have prizes as well. I'm not sure what I want to do, but thank you to Rail of the Dabbling Hook for offering to um, make a project bag for this, guys. So you definitely want to go ahead and make something so you have an opportunity to win one of Rail's gorgeous project bags. Now she doesn't have it made up yet, because this is a ongoing challenge, but there will be one available. And even if she changes her mind, I'll purchase one from her to give away. Okay, guys. Either way, there will be a Rail bag. Okay. So yes, please go ahead and join in the fun, and thank you so much for checking this out and for your interest in this challenge. And I really hope you guys come along with me and have some awesome gorgeous projects that are very distinctive. All right, guys. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.